Hi, today I'm going to talk about the inner body and how important it is to connect with the inner body and to feel the inner body within at all times. The inner body is simply like an invisible energy field within the confines of our body. It's the source energy connection. It's us. It's us within our body. It's like our souls or our spirits within our body, and we use the body to feel our connection with this field, with the source energy. And it's so important that we're able to do this in our lives, to connect with the inner body in this way, to connect with source in this way, because if we don't, then our minds will run rampant and be out of control. And so we need to rein back that energy. But here's the problem. For any of you who've tried to access and remain within the inner body and to stay grounded in this way, sometimes it's a little bit more difficult than what we might imagine. And so I've come up with different ways to really get ourselves grounded within the body, to really feel the body from within. So, like most spiritual people, you're very aware of your spirit or your soul, or even your aura, as it extends out from the physical body. And this can actually unground you, because you're so aware of all your energy and just how expansive you are that you're not in your body. It's like you're this floating cloud that's just walking around ungrounded, maybe two in your head at the same time. Often with more spiritual people, quote unquote, their upper chakras tend to be more developed, or they tend to be undergoing issues with their upper chakras, with energy releasing or kundalini breaking through the upper chakra layers. And so this puts all their focus up in the top region of their body as well, which is also very ungrounding for them. And so it's essential that these people learn to access the inner body as well. And the way that we can do that is by simply thinking of ourselves just as a body. And this sounds like bizarre and almost a little bit anti-spiritual, but when we're so used to thinking of ourselves as so expansive, our energy is constantly in our mind, in our auras, and it's not reined in. And so for a while we just need to think of ourselves as a body. It's like, hey, I'm Joe Bloggs, the guy that I was before I entered all this spiritual stuff, before I started doing all of this spiritual stuff. I am this body, because then, back in the day, before you got into this spiritual stuff, you simply believed you were this body. And then, because you didn't have the wisdom that comes with it, it was a detrimental thing. But I believe, and what I've noticed with myself, is that now I need to just believe and focus on the body, because this cuts out all of the opportunities, all of the visualizations in my head of, no, I'm more than this body. I'm this mental, emotional, and all of these spiritual bodies that are within my aura, because I'm aware of the energy flows that are going on within these areas. And so I needed to rein it back in, say, no, I'm just this body. I'm this body, I'm walking around. It's like, wow, yes, I feel good in the body. I can feel my muscles as I'm walking around. I can feel the energy within my body, the aliveness. I feel rooted, grounded in the body. This is why we need to get into the body, to ground ourselves and to root ourselves, and to feel secure and safe. to protect ourselves from psychic energy that's coming from others as it raises up the whole frequency of our energy fields. These are just a few of the main reasons why we need to get in the body. It helps us be able to observe our minds better, to observe our emotions or any energy or sensations that are going on in our aura, all because we're rooted in who we are, and then we can look out upon all of this nonsense that's going on, all of these emotions and energy flows and the mind, and we can observe it from this place of security, from this place of knowledge of who we are. So the main approaches that I use to really get into the body are to just believe that I'm this body and really feel my body and root in my body and just enjoy the body and go back to that time where I just believed that I was a body. Because your higher awareness is still there. Inside you know that you're more than that. And this is why it works. But if you're thinking these things as you're trying to get in the body, then your focus is always constantly coming out of the body. I hope you see where I'm getting at here. I know that you'll be feeling some kind of response in what I'm saying. You'll understand at a deeper level. But we need 100% of our visualization in our head and our minds about what we're doing, because everything comes from the thought first. About how we are our body, that's all we are. And this makes things easier for us. Other ways that you can get in the body is to feel the blood flowing around your body, to feel your muscles elongating as you're walking, to feel what's going on in your body, the sensations, the energy, the stretching. Feel that as you're walking around. We can imagine light within our inner bodies and fill up our whole bodies with light and raise our frequency. And when we raise our frequency within our bodies, we have more energy there, and it's easier to keep the energy in the body, to stay rooted in the body. The more we practice being in the body, the more the energy will be away from our minds and up here in this area. And so this is a practicing thing that you need to keep on top of, if you like, I guess. So just feel the body from within, feel what the body feels like, and just imagine like a cross going across the heart region and down, accessing you into the body. Imagine roots going down from your feet into the ground. Imagine yourself as a sturdy oak tree. Imagine your base chakra glowing red whilst you chant the bija mantra yarn in your head at the same time, and allow this red to expand from the base chakra. These are all other ways that you can increase how grounded you feel whilst you're in the body. And these visualizations will all add up and really create a powerful effect that will keep you in the body. In fact, sometimes you almost feel too grounded, too heavy, and so you need to readdress the balance. But the main thing here is about being in the body. Not necessarily about growing roots from our feet and all these other grounding techniques. It's simply about feeling the body as one single whole energy field, and enjoying our connection with Source and feeling our own divinity. And so the easiest way to do this is to simply think of ourselves as a body. We're bringing it back to the identity level here. We are this body, and here I am looking out in the world, and now I can feel my divinity. This is all I'd like to say. Thank you.